We've been breaking down way too much, and I've isolated the problem to the main fuel tank. So with the tank low and Margarida keen, it's time to do the smelly job. We all know my luck. Better vacuum this shit on the outside before I create more work for myself on the inside. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Well, only in a very small dictionary. Now to decant the remaining fuel. And look what we have here, people. Bacteria or fungus, filling the tank with a snot-like substance. I also found 3 more pieces of silicone, but I reckon it's this sludge that has been clogging the intake and stopping the engine. It looks suspiciously like an axe with something taped to it, but only to the untrained eye, people. My chimpanzee arms can't reach the bottom, but this will solve the problem. Looks like I have lunch right here, people. Everyone loves mushrooms, and this is a type of fungus. Clean as a whistle. Well, a dirty whistle. The intake is simply an open tube, so I'm going to put some sort of strainer onto it, and this is it. I've never done this before. I got some of this stuff I used for earthing, I think the HF radio. I've sort of splayed it out a bit. The tricky part is I have to reach down and put this on the tip of the intake. Someone suggested on YouTube. I was going to thank the person, but I don't have internet to do a search to find it to thank them. But anyway, thank you whoever it was. They suggested to use coax cable and you cut it up. But this is good enough, I reckon. We'll see how it goes anyway. I'm going to leave the cable tie on, so hopefully it'll stay. Yes, it will. And then if I can put it on and push it on somehow, because it's beyond my reach. So I've just got to let it drop from here. Comedy of errors, this one, I reckon. And then somehow get some pliers to it and then pull it. Here we go. Wow.
How do you take the cable tie off?
Margarida just asked a very, very good question. How do I tighten up the cable tie? Well, I don't know. But I got it on it. Ha! Oh, I'm not going to reach.
No.
You're going to have to guide me until I get it, because I can't watch.
You reach the bottom.
I know, but... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift it up.
Up, go down, now.
I've got it.
Close.
I'm going to go down again.
Close. It's in the middle, I think.
How's it going? It's a zip band?
Yeah, it's done.
Woohoo! And now a double treatment of fungicide as they recommend, but I'll definitely have to treat the fuel more often here in the tropics.
The wind was dropping and the conditions to climb the Chichime wreck were starting to gather, so without a blink, we moved from Cayo Holandes to Cayo Chichime, area until then not possible to explore due to the big swell that surrounded the San Blas ferry, who ran aground 3 years ago due to engine failure. We're just gonna go up to the wreck and have a look. Just come and check with us.
Pretty much. Yeah. Oh, it's moving a bit.
Oh Jesus, this is really moving.
Yeah, each wave rocks a bit. Need to go to the bathroom? I'm just seeing if it's solid. What's the stairs look like?
I'm not sure.
Alright, let me go first then.
They're totally soaked because it's that fake wood, compressed wood.
Oh,
It's better not.
oh no, don't go on that stuff. MDF. That's cardboard. That's Weet-Bix.
Okay, go there.
Yeah, you just grab onto the side things. Take a run up.
Oh, there's.
Alright, can you hold on to the railing next time you go there, please? Because you'll fall all the way down. Please hold on to the railing. I'm the makeup artist for today, people, and we need a little touch up. Nothing but quality.
Wrong way, we're going back inside to find the lost treasure.
Because it's welded. Otherwise it would have been one gone.
Anything in the fridge? Oh, that's an interesting smell.
Just close it.
Oh.
At Anchorage, we met this cool YouTube couple from Sailing Seatramp and invite them for lunch and share with us their robbery story.
I'm here with Mario and Nina. They're from the boat Seatramp. Mario had sailed for 2.5 years previously from the Mediterranean, and you really don't want to hear from me, so I'm just going to give it to Mario. He's got a story to tell. It's quite shocking. I know I like to make light of a lot of situations, but I'm not going to be making light of this. So Go for it, Mario.
Yeah, Pete asked us to tell the story what happened when we more or less arrived here in Panama. First time we're in Linton Bay and headed towards San Blas. We had a minor engine issue and decided to make a short stopover in order to check what's wrong with the engine. That was in the bay Bahia Nombre del Dios.
That's
And-
the Bay of God, isn't it?
Yes, the name of God.
In the name of God.
The name of
Okay.
God, Nombre del Dios.
Yeah.
And yeah, so basically what happened, we took up the sails, wanted to sail, switch off the engine didn't switch off.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe it's something with the control panel or with the engine itself, or something is stuck. And I thought before getting here, and we're here in the middle of nowhere and don't have access to nothing, from there where we were, back to Linton or to Cologne was not too far, so I thought let's sort this out first and then we can continue if it's fine. So I manually switched or killed the engine and anchored there in this bay. More or less like across the bay there was the police station, so we felt fine.
Yeah. How far is the police station away? Half a mile?
Yeah, maximum.
Yeah, 300 meters, I think.
Yeah, 300
300 meters. Yeah.
something like that. Not really far. It was a bit swelly though, but for checking and working it was fine. So what happened was basically the switch was broken and I could bypass it, so it was not too bad. And unfortunately by the time we figured it out it was already 3. As that if we leave now to San Blas, we'll arrive in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So it's not a good idea. You know what, let's stay here overnight. We didn't feel insecure, as said, with the police station there. Nobody was checking us out, and yeah. So we said, even still, we'll lock ourselves when we go to bed. And right after dinner, so we were just doing dishes.
What, were you locked up then?
At the moment, so it was 6:30.
It's very early.
Yeah, 6:30, 7 in the evening. So it just got darkish. We were not about, well, we intended actually to go out and have another drink and just watch the sun going down, enjoying the evening. In this moment, Nina heard some sort of noise, like a stopping engine, like from high speed,
Yeah.
went down. And I thought, okay, this, whatever it is, because we didn't see nobody during this entire evening or afternoon, I thought this can't be no good news.
Yeah.
Just came up and with the intention to close the door, to lock. So I was more or less just entering the cockpit. And in this very moment already 2 people from left and right jumped at me and pushed me back. Engine stopped entirely. There was a second boat, more people coming on board. And yeah, I was...
There was 2 boats.
So in fact, those 2 guys who were standing there, they were waiting. They were already on the boat for quite some time. I don't know,
They
minutes
were
or...
completely wet, so we think
So they swam
swam.
They swam over, yeah. And
Wow.
they were waiting for the others to arrive, and yeah. Basically, they were very well organized.
They knew what to do. Yeah.
So I yelled at Nina that she shall lock herself, and trying to hold myself, but they said they pushed me. Then the other guys came with a gun pointing at me, and yeah. So there was no real resilience from our side.
No.
We went in,
Not at 6:30 at night when you just get there. Well, it's, yeah.
Don't expect that. We
You don't.
simply don't expect that at this
3 in
time.
the morning,
Yeah.
Different story.
5:30 in the morning. Yeah. Anyway, yeah,
Or
keep
11, even at 11
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as I said, just got dark. And yeah, to shorten it up a bit, they took whatever they thought was worth taking, locked, opened everything, and yeah, always with a gun pointing at us and making a lot of noise.
Didn't they
and
tie you up?
in the end, yeah, now
okay.
we're getting to the ugly end
Well, but
and
they
ugly
had
part.
time enough, so they spent more or less an hour on our boat. They were pretty safe that nobody will come.
Yeah.
So,
I call him the boss, so the guy who most of the time was in control of the gun. He was clear in his mind. You could talk to him, and he gave the directions. And he was also nervous and high from adrenaline. But I said 2 of them, they were behaving like monkeys, jumping over the tables and yeah, pulling my hair and pushing and. So 2 of them definitely were on something, I can't tell what. But yeah, basically they were yelling at us, where are the drugs, where are the drugs? I said, they don't have no drugs. So they took all our IT equipment, and constantly they were asking for drugs and arms, armas, drogas, armas, drogas.
Yeah. And so they were on the boat for an hour.
Yes.
Terrorizing you.
Taking everything apart, everything out. They took everything out of the fridge. We've got boxes with our laundry. They were unfolding the laundry, looking between whether there's something hidden. They took up the whole upholstery, how do you call it? Yeah, the sheets, whatever. Looking everywhere. In the end, they were even starting to dismantle the ceiling, to take it off.
Jesus, they're going to find my other $75. If they do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to make light of it, but
No,
time has passed and Mario's, yeah. But anyway, look, I must admit, when I first heard the story, which is, I don't know, 5-6 weeks ago, I didn't sleep for a couple of nights in concern for them, and also the things that Margarida and I got away with when we were in Belize. Not that we thought we got away with them, we were just anchoring in places that we really shouldn't have. So I think Margarida and I have been very lucky. Sad to see something happen to such wonderful people. All right, pineapple beer. Here we go. Bloody delicious! There's about 3 centimeters left in the bottle. Here, give me some. All right, that'll do. Cheers.
Cheers.
Show some love and check Sailing Seatramp channel. After more tow incidents with other sailboats, finally 8 of the people involved were caught. It's sad to hear that more robberies had to happen for the authorities to take action. Later on, discovered that the police was involved on the robberies.